since I streamed last. Sorry if the audio quality's a little messed up. It's incredibly hot and I don't want to put the air conditioning on yet. I'm gonna jump right in. I'm gonna knock out more of the agent missions for Agents of Mayhem. That's it, really. Hold on. I don't really have too much going on. Just kind of killing stream time until we're gonna stay on difficulty 7 because that's how we earn the achievement. Just prepping for art fight and trying to relax in between being busy as you know. So, disfigured, some mindless shooty will be just what I need today. It won't be too long of a stream, maybe an hour or two. Just because I want some more art. Like, I want to get some more art done before art fight begins. I'm really excited for it. I hope that I can come up with some creative designs and creations for other people's OCs. Okay. I don't remember the controls. X was car. Hi, Thief. Yeah, I'm sorry I haven't been streaming much lately. A lot's been going on. Hopefully, I'm gonna alleviate a lot of it. And I will be streaming a lot in July, don't worry. Like, I'm hoping for 3 to 4 times a week during July. I don't know what that emote is, but it feels offensive.
Today's a big day for me, Agent. Pat Lee Leibowitz, my pen pal from Stillwater, is coming into town. I need your help in rolling out the red carpet. Could you get me a kick-in ride so I can pick up Pat in style?
You surprise me, Mixer.
I mean, I started it ironically, but then Pat and I really hit it off.
That's for stuff not on stream. Work and stuff is being work. You know. This is Agents of Mayhem. This was one of the stop hurting my car. You're lucky I can't shoot you. This is essentially Saints Row 6. You see that? I killed him by hitting the brakes. Drive safe, everyone. Yeah, stab work for me. I don't know how these cars are dying on a difficulty 7 so easily.
But it sure does work.
You see that? You see him spawn in right next to me?
I hate to ask you for another favor, but I'm really bogged down with work. Could you pick up Pat for me?
Sure, why not?
That guy died. Alright, let's go pick up Pat. Did you ever play any of the Saints Row games, Steve?
Feel like breaking some speed limits?
This is the fun kind of Saints Row, not the remake Saints Row. This is the Chaos Saints Row. Where your cars have thrusters. Better than the Batmobile by the time I have this fully upgraded. Oh, 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 wait. Oh, wait. Why are they shooting at me when I have an armored car with thrusters? Oh, that's right. I should just hit the thruster.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
All I found was a Legion patrol.
That's not good. Oh no! Legion grabbed Pat. Kingpin is gonna kill me.
Why would Kingpin care?
Because he introduced us? Pat's his mother's uncle's podiatrist kid.
So,
Take some deep breaths.
Kingpin is
I'll get
one of the
back.
saints. Slateport was where Saints Row 5 took place. Well, 4 and 5. What up, Lotus? How are you doing? Oh, wait, it says to go here?
When you're ready.
Do I go up? Do I go up? Where are you at? Don't you hurt me. I don't remember what my special is. Oh, it's middle click. What have you been up to lately, Lotus? I feel like I haven't really heard from you. Okay, I'm gonna destroy the bomb with her attached.
What? No one told me Pat was coming
What
to
up,
visit?
Ace?
Man, Pat and I go way back. All the way to my uncle's first foot beauty contest. Those were the days.
Your uncle was a foot model?
Hells yeah. Where do you think I got my
I don't know
leather
where I'm
shoes
taking
from?
her. How's your morning going, Ace? I'm working on unlocking Kingpin. I think you'll recognize him, Ace, from when we played Saints Row 5. So far I got Johnny Gat. Railgun. Walls lose their meaning. This gadget allows Broderick to both see and shoot through walls. This is the gun from Perfect Dark. Melee kills Grant Haste. I don't melee in this game. This small device helps Rama charge up her arrows 20% faster, but reduces range. We're not going to be using that. Chat went fast because there was a pop-up. Oh, you're still playing Second Son? Did you get... How far did you get in it? Oh, I missed. I'm missing. I'm distracted. I shouldn't be playing. Look at her go. Just look at her go. Taking your time getting the platinum. I'm working on the platinum for Final Fantasy II. I'm also gonna be... I'm recording footage and some audio for a Final Fantasy II review. I kind of feel obligated to do a Final Fantasy I review before I release it yet. But I forgot how fun it was to just grind and work towards trophies. I should have drove. I'm walking when I should have drove. I got the bishop skin for Braddock.
I never thought unifying Stillwater was impossible. The Vice Kings, West Side Rollers, and Los Carnales have been fighting for years, but I knew I had what it took to get the job done. We all wanted the same things, and we had a better chance at getting them if we worked together.
That gets the job done.
Making them a deal was worth a shot. And I was right. Life was good. We had it all. Nobody was making us scared to walk the streets. But on Devil's Night, the Ministry of Gluttony invaded.
They were throwing their shoulders in that walk.
Easy targets. Instead, they ran right into a united front. Legion had no idea what hit them.
Damn.
Turns out Persephone remembered me when she decided to start saving the world. Guess I made an impression. And hey, I'm always looking to grow my brand.
That's where I ate last night. Like, not even a joke. That's where I ate last night. So, in my opinion, this is one of the best characters in the entire
I want to
game.
announce my arrival here in Seoul. You know, just raise my profile in this town.
Well, in general, I
That
try to
dance.
discourage our agents from making too much of a spectacle of themselves.
Ha! Don't listen to her, Kingpin. These days, you've got to be your own promoter. Here, I put one of my favorite hotspots on your map.
Hollywood, would you kindly not interfere?
Speaking of promoting yourself, Friday, your online brand could really use some work.
Thanks. I'll keep it in mind.
Kingpin, I seem to be short a few firearms. Might you be knowing where they ran off to?
Yo, I thought they was just up for grabs, no?
No. You see, we have a strict check-in, check-out procedure here. If you don't follow the procedure, the result is complete bloody chaos! We also have a marksmanship training course for each individual weapon. I know you think it's all pull the trigger, kill the body. But there's more to it than...
Hey, man, I'll take the class later.
SMG. The SMG is fully automatic, but has small magazine and short range.
Kinda in the field at the moment.
Speaking of liabilities, Claymore, I'd be careful what you share on FaceSpace. I mean...
Hollywood, cut it out.
His ultimate move is what makes him really good.
Looks like I attracted Legion's attention.
Weren't we trying not to?
Don't worry, I got this.
Nah, I was trying to.
You don't, because you haven't been trained on a single one of your pilfered bloody weapons.
Which song? I love the Persona 4 soundtrack. 3 and 4 have the best soundtracks. 5's really good. But I think for my interests, 4 and 3 are the best. When they play the remix of the song that they do at the end of 3 when you beat it, I was in tears. That song was so sad. It won't let me dash.
Okay, had your fun? Now, if you'd kindly avoid the shopping center in northwest central Seoul, it'd be much appreciated.
Why?
It's positively swarming with Leech. He's on his way there now, isn't he?
Of
Last
course he is.
surprise?
You'd be a fool not to. Everyone
Isn't that
in the
5?
vicinity with a phone is totally gonna put it up on Instablam.
I'm checking for you. Persona. Last surprise. Yeah, that's on 5. I thought that was on 5. I get that one mixed up with I think it's called Coffins. Upgrades? Do I have upgrades for this character already? Oh, I do. It's already equipped. Why is it telling me that was new? Koa's barking like crazy. Shadow World? That's... I think that's the one, the ominous one when they're discovering things, right? You had it in the video game playlist, but you never played it.
Looks like Legion's up
Ace,
to a typical
when
Legion
you
shit.
get around to Persona 3, 4, and 5, you're gonna question why more RPGs aren't made that way.
Oh, so you brought backup this time, huh? Well, fuck you too.
Like, it's kind of a shock more RPGs aren't
Time to
made
turn
it.
up.
This is one of the absolute most OP alties in the game. They come into this range, and they get sonaed. They have to just stand there, take damage over time, and not move. Like, they just have to dance party. And it works on most bosses. Except for the, like, super bosses with the shields and stuff. Get out of here, Juggernaut.
Hey, Friday, where else shouldn't I
Gold
go?
them all, then
Friday's
purple
not
out.
Here. It's just you and me, big guy.
I don't know what you're referring to.
Now, I
As
have
in
it on
drop.
good authority that Legion is hosting a little rooftop party. The creme de la creme of Seoul's gonna be there. I'm talking K-pop singers, K-drama stars, esports champions. Anyway, it's on your map. You can thank me later.
He hit me.
Don't be afraid to open me up, as they say. I bet I could plow right through a wall.
Oh, the Sona thing? Yeah. If you combine this guy's ulti with a few of the other characters' abilities, Rama, the character I like, she gets a really good AoE stun. And, like, it's like draws enemies in. If you draw everyone in, switch to him, and then use his ulti, they're done. You could have 1,000 enemies on the screen, and they're gone. Like, at the end of the game, I was basically doing that for every encounter.
See you later then.
What up, realness? We're unlocking Kingpin. I don't know where to go. It said to come here. Join the party. Did I miss it? Okay. I guess I had to update it so that way I could enter the building. What you been up to lately, realness? What you playing? Did you start Saga Frontier yet? Or not Saga Frontier, Xenosaga 3? I have Saga on the brain. Dance party. Kingpin drops a boombox and lays in the latest mix. All enemies with a short range are stunned and inflicted with a sick dance moves.
Hey, Legion. What does Legion stand for anyway? I'm guessing lame. I'm ergonomic. No, equestrian. Nah, that ain't right. Your mama. Sorry to crash y'all's party.
I just gotta gather them all up to use this.
Time to turn it up.
You don't want to talk about it? I've completely changed my tune on Final Fantasy II, and I may have changed my tune on Saga. When my brain is not fully immersed in this particular battle, I'll share. Because a lot has happened in the Final Fantasy realm for me this past 2 weeks. Alright, I'm too close to these guys. And I'm also recording and editing up a review of Final Fantasy 2 that I'll be uploading once it's done, but I kind of feel obligated to do a Final Fantasy 1 review first. How's the third movie in the trilogy? The third one's worse than 2, Ace. 3 is worse than 2, and 2 is really bad.
Time to turn it up.
If I remember correctly, Xenosaga 3 gets good in the last 2 dungeons. But you have to make it to the last 2 dungeons, so good luck. Why'd he get stuck? It'll help if I actually aimed, huh? Oh, wait. I gotta pick that up.
These things weird me out.
I am? Bro, you're the one standing still. Oh, I'm almost out of armor. I didn't realize that at difficulty 7 they get the AoE.
Yeah, I'd say so. You have 3,000 more face space followers than me. What am I doing wrong?
You both had your fun then?
Actually, no. I'm starting to think I need to re-examine my whole social media strategy.
Kingpin, we need to discuss proper weapons procedure. Also, why it's generally not a good practice to inflame street wars. Hollywood, we'll... Never mind.
Maybe I need more pictures of me with dogs.
Oh, that reminds me. I have a dog story to tell also. Alright, so... realness. Like I said, I'll be doing a Final Fantasy 2 review, and this may be spoiling it a little bit, but I think I've completely come around on Final Fantasy 2. And I think I like it now. The best way that I can explain it is this time around, I think I was influenced by 2 things. One, my first experience with Final Fantasy 2 was in 20... Let's say 2010, because I don't fully know. And I played a fan-translated ROM of the NES version. And in the NES version, when you're doing actions, you raise stats, but you also lose stats. And that infuriated me because I never felt like I was getting stronger and I was having a hard time. Then, I looked up some, like, guidance on what to do and how to play, and then that's when I learned the hit yourself. One second. The hit yourself technique while Toted is one of the best things you can do, ruined the game for me. It makes things too expensive. It's hard to play the game in certain aspects. You have a shitload of HP, but you can't run from battles.
I
you
was
do.
An agent in
Oh, one
Mayhem
moment.
In a previous life, sent to search for survivors after the attacks on Devil's Night, but I only found death.
I like her gun.
Dying was not easy for me. Even if you do everything perfectly, one day your body will fail, and the abyss will swallow you. Second chances are not nature's way, but there are some things that even nature cannot control.
I wanted to like this character more than I do.
Whoever or whatever it was,
She looks
they
amazing.
delivered me into this life and granted me a higher form. This body is no longer under nature's control.
So yeah, if you do the HP thing, you can't deal damage. It takes you even longer to grind spells and damage. Especially on the NES version, where every action you do lowers specific stats over time.
Day off, girl. Listen to town.
Very well. Where are we going?
Back when you were Dynamo, you were really into sightseeing, so I booked you a bus tour.
What does one see on this bus tour?
Oh, you know, buildings, museums, the usual.
Very well. Let's sightsee.
So that led to multiple situations in Final Fantasy II NES. What was that? Oh, where I just didn't have enough money to use the inn. And if anyone doesn't know, in Final Fantasy II NES, you're charged more money for each missing HP and missing MP that you have. Now, a level 1 spell costs 1 MP each time you cast. So if you get a level 10 spell, 10 MP. Thanks, Steve. I knew. I picked it up. Maybe we should play sometime. That has online multiplayer, right? But yeah, that was my initial situation with Final Fantasy II. Then a few years after that...
Not to worry.
So there are hell troopers. Are they here for the bus tour?
No! Kill him!
A few years after that, I was told to try the Dawn of Shadows, or not Dawn of Shadows, the Dawn version, the Game Boy Advance one. But I was too stubborn, and I was told that they got rid of the losing HP situation. Damn, this guy juking. But I didn't believe anyone. I didn't want to trust them. I was bitter and salty. Jump forward to the release of the Pixel remaster. Alright, I'm just gonna shoot this guy. I bought it, but I didn't play it.
Shall we go for a drive?
I should have, but I didn't, even though I heard that, you know, they got rid of that like, losing your stats based off of the actions you do, because you don't always have MP in the NES version, because those dungeons are long, right? So I essentially made high HP melees that dealt shit damage, and I had to constantly go back. The Origin one had the same one. So, like, it left a bad taste in my mouth. I was like, a few weeks ago, I was talking to Ace during his stream, and I was like, What if I just get the Platinum Trophy for every Final Fantasy? And then I was looking at the bingo card and I saw, you know, post reviews, and I haven't done that yet. So I was like, oh, I can post reviews for 3 Final Fantasy games. And at first I was just gonna play my favorite ones. But then I was like, no, I'll do the first 3.
Okay. How about you get something to eat? You were always into the junkiest junk food.
When they're done with this talking.
But now I have no need to eat. My nanites extract hydrogen and boron from the atmosphere, creating a low-cost,
Yo, boron.
energy source.
That's my favorite snack
I
too.
know. But you have like a stomach and taste buds, right?
Yes?
Also check out a food cart. I know this place that serves hot dogs battered in French fries.
Trans fat nitrate sodium. This does not sound like a high-quality energy source.
Try it. You may like it.
Very well. I will try it.
I'm working on it, Ace. I have the footage and a little bit of audio for Final Fantasy II recorded already. But here's what I was doing this time. For the Pixel Remaster one,
More Legion. These French fry encrusted hot dogs must be quite popular.
I'm not doing any tricks like that. And in fact, I'm playing it like I would play Final Fantasy XI, where I start each match, like the harder ones, by casting all of my buff spells and debuff spells. So I have Firion set to debuff, I have Maria set to buff, set to buff, and then I have miscellaneous spells and offensive spells on Gus, or on Guy. I keep calling him Gus for some reason. Each character is equipped with a shield because I learned that lesson. Because also in my NES version, I had everyone dual wielding because I wanted to do more DPS, not understanding the mechanics of the game. So this time everyone has a shield. Because now I have a better understanding.
It's just
Guy
so
does
different
speak
now.
Beaver.
I thought it was a good opportunity to, I don't know, remind you how you used to be.
Mixer, I am quite content in my current state. Do not worry about me.
Okay.
I believe I will now go to the ancestral temple. I enjoy speaking to the curators there.
Hey, no, that's cool. I'll see you back at the base.
I hope you're comfortable.
So basically what I do now in my playthrough,
we call something like this balls out.
I buff, debuff, and set up at the beginning. If an enemy has a weakness, I have Guy exploit the weakness because it has the same elemental and damage types as Final Fantasy XI. After that, I just play like normal. If it's like one of the tens of thousands of normal enemies, everyone just melees. Like I skip the
I'll talk amongst myself.
Welcome, visitor.
the setup.
While this is normally a popular site for finding personal peace, you won't find it at the moment. Namely because there are Legion soldiers headed in your direction. Take care now.
Lazarus creates a swarm that automatically fires clusters at nearby enemies. I think in the future you can upgrade this to also heal her. But I'm not grinding. I'm not doing any of the excessive stuff. I'm literally just going around location to location, following the story, doing what I need to, casting the spells I need to, no excessive grinding, and it's actually really enjoyable. Not over leveling eliminates a lot of problems in that game. It's almost like the developers planned for you to just follow the story and not do anything else. The hitting yourself causes more problems than it solves. Like I said, it gives you a lot of HP, it gives you no evasion, it gives you no magic defense, it gives you no DPS, it gives you no MP, it gives you no accuracy. All it does is give you more HP and makes the ends cost so much that you need to grind more. So it puts you in this uncomfortable loop of being broke, of always struggling in battles because you can take a lot of hits but you can't deal them. But if you just play, you know, if you're just, I'm gonna play this game and use the abilities that I like and build the characters however I want and not try to exploit it whatsoever, because the more you, excuse the way that I'm going to say this, but the more you fuck with the game and the more you dick around and waste time and grind, the less enjoyable the game is going to be. And I don't know why it took me this long to realize that. Now, I am playing the Pixel Remaster, so you don't get the stat downs, right? So, like, you're only getting stronger. You can max everything out if you want to spend 1,000 hours doing so. But I have come around. And you know what, Realness? I think I may give Saga another shot. Except for Saga Frontier, because that game can go fuck itself. Because Final Fantasy II plays exactly like Saga games. And I think the Saga stank that I have had my entire life is also why I don't like it. A random seed? 99 heal potions. That's your seed thief. Saga Frontier was good. I only liked Blue and Rouge. And Red. Like, Blue, Rouge, and Red were, like, the only ones I like. And Cotton, but Cotton didn't get their own story. The rest of it, I did not like it. It was too hard to play. Like, I don't know what I was doing wrong, and all of the guides were like, hey, just exploit all these gold exploits, so that way you can have enough items to play the game. But, like, whenever I just play, especially the vampire one, oh my god, Realness, I don't know how to play the vampire one. I feel so gimp and weak in the vampire one, I don't know what to do. I have no idea how to navigate that scenario. The rootin' tootin' shootin' criminal one. Thanks, Ace. I'll see you later. The criminal one, I don't know how to play the criminal one either. I feel like I'm always under-leveled and that I can't skill up enough to survive battles in the gunfights of the prison escape one. The only one that I was successfully able to beat was Blue and Red. And to be honest, I think it's because there were so many mutants in those playthroughs that I was able to just coast on their abilities. It says to kill Legion, but I'm not finding them. The first thing you gotta do, pretty much everyone's chapter, is get unlimited money. Right, but like, how is that a good game? Like, you have to exploit money in every chapter, so that way you can have a chance at winning. Like, I can't be crazy and feeling that is bad. And like, how are you gonna discover how to do it? Like, how am I gonna discover how to do that in my gameplay? Keyword makes it playable. That's my problem with all of the Saga games. Get unlimited money so your humans aren't garbage. Know exactly which mutant transformations to do or stat boosts to do. And pray that you get a robot. Because robots are the tier list goes robot, mutant, human. And then all the rest. All the rest is under. Especially the vampires. You know, I probably sound like a mad person explaining all of what I just said. But that's what Saga does to you. Especially Saga Frontier. And I know that it's a fan favorite. I know people absolutely love it. Live Alive was way better. It did that entire system way better. You know what? And it also did it better than Octopath Traveler. Live Alive is the better version of whatever genre of multi-character, multi-choice, multi-path RPG you want to call those. Once you get a monster, turn it into something good and don't change it. Right, but how do you know what the good monster is? Without looking up a guide, how do you know what the good monster is?
Yes.
Sorry it took me so long to find these guys. I need music. This character has hit scan, so I don't really need to aim her. I just have to, like, keep pressing the button. Made by the Chrono guy before lost his mind during Cross. I remembered Chrono Cross being really good, but then that replay that I did not too long ago made me not like it.
Exiting combat now.
Oh, I don't want to exit combat. You use in battle against stronger than everything else? Yeah, you do play through it a lot.
I'd like to tell you about the spiritual meaning of cherry blossom trees, but there appears to be another wave of soldiers on their way. Keep yourself safe.
Chrono Cross would have been a lot better if they didn't do the elemental stacking system.
Performance improved.
The elemental stacking system is too cumbersome. On top of that, having to play through the game like 3 times to unlock all of the characters for the achievements. Nah, bruh. Nah. I'm not. I don't want to do that. How are those guys up there? How do I get up there? Not only that, but sometimes you don't even know what element you're facing. So you don't even get to be prepared for the boss you want to. Like, oh, you recruited Kid? Oh, yeah, you're not gonna have enough fire to... or water to get through this. You talk to this NPC? Oh, hey, look, you're not getting Greco now. Maybe you shouldn't have talked to the kid that the NPC told you to talk to. You really want the cool, dope skeleton? Collect all of his parts and hope that you get him at the very end of the game. Like, I understand what they were going for, but they missed the mark. And while I was playing through it, I was like, am I being too harsh? Like, am I the problem? I honestly couldn't tell. I really... They hated making that game and it came across as a player. Yeah. I don't remember which party member I had. Oh, what's his name? I was trying to get the musician with the guitar at the beginning with the concert, but I ended up getting the magic guy instead. And he has, like, basically only dark spells. I don't remember his name. It took me so long to grind and level that character up, so that way he would be good. And then by the time I got, like, he got good, I got another character who was way better at dark spells. Like, naturally. Like, a character... it's a spoiler character. So the spoiler character, if you guys know who I'm talking about, it took me until then to make that character good.
You can?
Yes. We'll speak again next time you visit the Soul Ancestral Temple. Have a devotional day.
The spoiler character with the dark spells. So, if you know how long it takes to get that character and how early you get the wizard that has the dark spell, that is so frustrating. And if you're not aware, that element is really, really good for the majority of the game. I wish I could just go back and edit their work. And be like, okay, guys, if you are allowing an elemental stacking and an elemental weakness, provide at least one character who can perform it well earlier on. So that way you have a chance to at least have them meet the same skill as the characters that you're getting later on in the game. Hi, Mad. How are you doing? What you been playing lately? I'm trying to catch up with what everyone's playing lately. You wish you could go back and give the dev a hug. That might work too. Or buy them a beer so that way they can relax more. Because they were stressed when they made that game. I know nothing about the making of Chrono Cross. But I can feel their frustration and stress when I play that game. When I'm playing that game, I'm just like, you are hurting. Why are you taking it out on me? Why? Especially whoever went in retrospect and put in the achievements. People were getting ulcers from that making the game. I believe it. I should look into the making of it if I ever do a review video for Chrono Cross. There was another point near the end of the game where you have to do the tall tower climb, and there's like no save points, and you are stuck with essentially whatever you take in with you. And if you didn't previously know how many floors that tower is, you can easily run out of items and have to load an earlier save just to go back and get enough items before you enter. That legit happened to me on my last playthrough. The way that it connects to trigger means that true. That's very true. Well, I don't know if that meant that they didn't want to make it. I took that as they didn't factor it in. Like, I don't know if it started as a trigger game, like a Chrono Trigger game or anything like that. I always just assumed that they were making a game and someone in Square was like, hey guys, Chrono Trigger did really good and we need this game to sell because we need a profit. So add Chrono to the beginning of the name. And they're like, but it doesn't make sense. It doesn't fit in. They're like, here's a plot twist. I don't care. Add a plot twist to make it. And then, oh, if you can, make an insignificant character say it. That would be great. Square forced them to make the new Trigger game? Or the Chrono game? Oh, you're playing Deltarune 3 and 4? I'm halfway through 2. But I stopped because I was getting really into it and I wanted it, like, every episode to come out before I did. It started out bad. Okay, let's go back to the Ark.
Real men know their way around the deep stick. Please, practice safe maintenance.
Oh, yeah, I've just been really into RPGs lately. Oh, and the reason we're not playing Eichenfeld today is because I forgot where I was, and I can't find the NPC to tell me where to go next. And I booted it up today to play it. I couldn't remember, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to go back and watch the VOD on the archive channel, so that way I can see where I was. 'Cause I'm sorry, I completely forgot. Oh. Global conflict. This active agent in your squad? No. Alright, let's send her. No agents are available for global conflict this time. Agents cannot be in your squad or already deployed. Okay. That's fair. Okay, so I did that. I'm not sure what they want me to do in here. Mayhem database. But yeah, like, playing through 2 has me actually really excited to revisit some of my favorite Final Fantasies. 11 and Ace convinced me to play 2. And now I'm like, I can't wait to get the lightning returns. Did I unlock any new skin? I prefer the orange. Oh, and I can get a payout over here.
I was beginning to wonder if he was still around.
I am. So I previously played... I'm gonna do all of the pixel remasters, that I have. And then... I don't know what I'm gonna do for 7. Because I want the achievements. I'm doing all of this on Steam. So if anyone wants to check, you can friend me and follow the achievements. I don't know what I'm gonna do for 7, because if you know the Steam version of 7, the controls are completely wrong for the controller, and I don't know how to remap them to be playable. For Pixel Remaster 3, I already beat that once when it first came out, and I have to do the achievement for, maxing out all jobs on all characters. And if you don't know how insane that is, I'm gonna have to look up an exploit on how to do it.
What have you been up to?
Because I don't know how. I legit do not know how to do that. It's kinda crazy. You did all jobs on all characters? Bruh, I beat the game and I was like... I think my highest level was 42 or something, and it was a grind to get there. There's auto battle and stuff. So maybe I'm just remembering it wrong.
Reminder, when engaging with the press, remember the acronym STAND job. Sparkling, attentive, neat, decisive, jovial, observant, and bright. Make it happen.
I think that, like, people found a way to cheese it to, like, just grind it out easier. Hardtack special ability cooldown 50% faster with every weapon kill. Yes. Yeah, it's also in 5. Max out every job, including Onion Knight. Oh, that's gonna be rough. Hold on. Let me check the achievements real quick. Oh, sorry. On the 3D remake, I have 14 out of 18 achievements for 3. And I'm missing Defeat Iron Giant, which I think the only reason I didn't do that was because it didn't spawn. Open every chest. I don't know which one I was missing, so I'm going to have to go back through. Complete the Bestiary. The only thing I'm missing in the Bestiary is the Iron Giant. And attain level 99 on all jobs for all characters. And then for the Pixel Remaster, I haven't even booted that up. Let me see if it has the same 100% Bestiary, travel to all map locations, obtain all hidden items, collect 100% of treasure chests. I think in the remaster, though, they're depicted on the map, so that's probably going to be easier. All summons, reach level 50 with all party members on all jobs. That's way easier. So the Pixel Remaster is going to be a lot easier to get the achievement than the 3D remake. The Final Fantasy IV 3D remake, I'm missing. Maybe it's easier. It's only level 50. Oh, okay, so this was one of the ones for Final Fantasy IV 3D Remake that I didn't do because it takes multiple playthroughs. Unlock Ragnarok, Holy Lance, Murasama, and Ribbon. I don't have that one. Obtain all augments. I don't even know how to get a couple of them. Finish the game on hard difficulty. Obtain all onion items. Finish the game twice. Defeat Protobabble are the ones that and complete the bestiary are the ones I'm missing for 4 remake. Gotta make sure it's not more XP to get to fit. Oh, you're right. I don't know if they rebalanced it. I haven't played the Steam version of the After Years yet. So, I need everything on there. I haven't played the Steam version of Type 0 yet. I haven't played... So, for the first Final Fantasy V, this is how we got on this tangent. The achievements that I'm missing are earn all achievements, open every treasure chest because I couldn't find them all, complete the bestiary, clear Cloister of the Dead. That's going to be time consuming, but I can do it. All 4 characters master every job and maximum level. That is going to take forever. And defeat Neo Shinryu and defeat Omega Mark II. Those are the ones that I'm missing for 5. But I'm not doing that one. I'm gonna do the Pixel Remaster version. I have the old version and the new version of all of these, right? For the Pixel Remaster for 6, I messed around with it, but looking at that, the hardest one to do for 6 is going to be all chests, because it's on that. Get every slot. Complete all of Setzer's slots. I'm going to... Realness. As soon as I get Setzer in my party, I'm going to need him in my party the entire game just rolling slots to get that achievement. It's less than a 1% achievement rate. Oh, sorry. It is a 1% achievement rate. Everyone reached to 50. Use the leap command 50 times. Obtain all Magicite. Yeah. Other than Setzer, 6 looks doable. Oh, get all Bushido and get all of Gao's rages. It's actually hard to do because there's so many opportunities. Apparently I have 0 achievements for Ever Crisis, and I don't even know if that's even playable anymore. Remake, I haven't done the PC version. 8 Remaster, I haven't done. Let me see if there's any really hard. Getting all rage is gonna be bullshit, but I'd rather do that than slots. The slots just force you to use Setzer through the whole game. Because it's all random. Like, there's so many opportunities for everything in it. 8 remaster. Poo Poo Quest. Reach Seed rank A. I'm just gonna cheat the exams to do that. Collect all of the CC card group. Defeat Omega Weapon. I've never beat Omega Weapon, so that's gonna be a challenge for me. By the time I was ready to beat the game, I was like, I'm not doing that. Maximum HP. Max out Guardian Forces. Lose a rare card in Triple Triad. Let me tell you, that one's gonna be easy to get. I'm so bad at Triple Triad. The 9 achievements. What's the hardest? I haven't done 9 on Steam yet. Defeat 10,000 enemies. That's gonna be real easy once I get the Blood Sword. People don't know about that Blood Sword. View 79 active time events. I don't know how to activate them all. Win 100 Tetramaster matches, certain NPCs can be re-challenged to increase your win count after progressing through the minigame. I don't know what that means. Defeat the Nero Brothers, shuffle a game 9 times in a row. There's gotta be a way to cheese that. Have a single character affected by all status ailments, beneficial and detrimental. I don't know how to do that. Obtain Excalibur 2? Okay, everyone, we're not doing the Final Fantasy IX achievements. We're not doing the Final Fantasy IX achievements. Isn't Excalibur 2 the speed run where you have to beat it in like 10 hours? Ragtime pop quiz, I'll cheat with that. Roll the clock over? Is there an easy way to do that? Defeat the behemoth in Trino using dagger? Hi, Shmagegi. Sorry, we're on a Final Fantasy... Wait 100 hours. That's not happening, realness. We're not getting Excalibur 2. Like, it's not happening. It looks like the jump rope is only on the PlayStation version. Nope, jump rope 100 times without tripping. It's on here. The jump rope is on here. Why did they make the achievements this hard? I don't want to do the Excalibur 2. Alright, let me check Zodiac Age. And if I have to do the Zodiac Spear, I'm gonna be upset. Complete the 100th trial. That's going to be rough but doable. Fully explore every map. Challenging but doable. Concurrence. Challenging but doable. Every technique, every magic. Defeat Yazamat. Obtain Esper. Defeat Zodiark. Hellworm. 50th trial. King Behemoth. Ultima Fafnir. Okay, so Zodiac Spear is fixed in the Zodiac Age version. And raise your party average above level 50. Okay. 12 looks easy. It's going to be time consuming, but easy. I already know I can get all the achievements for 13, 13-2, and Lightning Returns. I've already done that on Xbox or on PlayStation. 15. I think I haven't done 15 on PC. Like, I messed around with it, but let me just check to see if there's any hard to get achievements for that. Take down 100 enemies using total clarity. That's easy. Earn the top rank Fisher. That's going to be time consuming. Would you guys be down for like 100-hour fishing stream? Like just tons of fishing streams in Final Fantasy 15. Pick up every item. Raise a level 99 chocobo. Okay, 15's going to be time consuming. Collect all documents. I don't even know where those are. You don't have to skip the chests anymore. Oh, okay. 10 and 10-2. I know that I can get everything in that. Lightning Returns. World of Final Fantasy. I know that I can get all of that. But, like, some of these I've already got the platinums for. It looks like 6 and 9 are the only two that I'm going to struggle with. You'll lurk for the fishing stream. I appreciate that. Why would they do that, though? Really? I'm impressed you did that. I would not have had the patience. Adds an explosion. I'm gonna hold off on getting that. Alright, back to this game, though. Do you have anything good? Shmigeki, you weren't here. We were going over the Final Fantasy achievements and stuff because I'm doing a review for Final Fantasy 2. This armor modification generates a field that heals Rama and her squad mates when she inflicts critical damage on an enemy. Yes. And I'm probably going to do one for Final Fantasy 1 also. But it looks like 6 and 9 are going to be the worst. You easily spend 150 hours playing Pokemon in WoW. You gathered as much? Okay. Sorry if I was repeating myself too much.
Ah, I see my worries were unfounded.
Let's collect our cash. Oh, we already did. Alright, maybe it'll let me go now. I'm kind of upset about that whole slots thing. Out of those of you who have played Final Fantasy VI, do you like Setzer? Operation Cage. Oh, let's get Safe Word. I remember Safe Word being really good too. Edit squad. Let's put Fortune back in so we can grind. Bonus money, bonus XP, and then our invisibility and healing. And then I'm gonna move that back to 7.
The vandalization of Mayhem property. Offenders will be reprimanded to the full extent
And
of...
we're gonna go safe word.
Know who I'm talking about.
He looks cool. Which character? The ice guy? We'll get this one and the ice guy before I end stream.
Now, with me, agents. Too late to turn back now, right?
Setzer. Do you like Kate Sith? I don't mean that as an attack. It's just do you like Kate Sith?
Touchdown.
Because that's essentially who he is. I know it comes off that way. I did a playthrough of 7 where I only used him. Well, that's... Imagine playing 7 and every couple turns you have to use Kate Seth's limit break. That's Setzer. Why did I do it? Because I was a kid with too much time on his hands and wanted to see everything there was in Final Fantasy VII. I also did the grind to put a master material on every character. I still have that on my memory card. I think Friday I'm digging my my PS1 out so I can stream .hack. And if it's still on there, I'll boot up my Final Fantasy VII account, like save file, so that way you guys can see how much free time 13-year-old me had, because I every single character, not just the main 3, every single character has every master materia. I used so many sources that Cloud, Yuffie, and Red 13, or not Red 13, Sid. Red, Yuffie, and Sid had maxed out stats with every source. And everyone, like, I don't know what was wrong with me, man. I don't know. I just grinded on that game while I did everything I could. It wasn't just that. It was like, I would just smash the X button.
When you've hacked every government agency by the age of 14, it's hard to keep finding new challenges.
I used to mash the X button while I did homework every day.
When they caught me a couple years later, they wanted to lock me away forever. That didn't last long. Turns out the FBI thought putting my talents to use for them instead of against them was a better idea. Can't say I disagree. After all, building complex weapons was a breeze, and I could hack just about anything on the planet. Still, being a government spook just wasn't thrilling enough. I mean, they never let me out in the field where all the action was. So I found something a hell of a lot better.
This is essentially a character from Saints Row also. They just retooled her.
Agent, Since you're so good at getting information no one else is bold enough to attempt to find, I have a job marked for you.
Come on. You're not still upset I found those
This is the
pictures
Mega
of you
Man
from
character.
The 1940s.
They were on my personal hard drive.
Hey, you look great for your age.
As I was saying, you're going to hack into a particular Legion database for me.
All right, whose? Hammersmith? Dr. Babylon's?
Marcus Longinus, the Minister of Wrath.
That's exactly what this is. This is this was going to be what Saints Row was going to turn into before the remake, but this sold so poorly that they scrapped support after like 3 DLCs. I really enjoy this game. Like, if you like Saints Row, this has everything Saints Row does, except for the real estate stuff. I'm playing this, like, really streamlined and, like, not really doing the, like, world side stuff. I'm just doing missions to unlock everybody. It'll appear more like a Saints Row as I get further in. Like, once I unlock more stuff.
First thing, I want all Legion in the area dead. We don't need witnesses.
Obviously, though I don't think Legion would hide a Wrath server on one of their trucks.
If we find the truck's manifest, we can determine...
We can determine where it came from, which will lead us to their shipping area.
Yes, Agent. And do not interrupt me.
Jeez, sorry. I was just trying to show a little initiative. Let's see what we have here. Looks like this truck came from Bogginsworth International.
That makes sense. Marcus was last known to be in Russia. Go see what you can find.
The other story that I had to share was from earlier today when I was walking Koa. My apartment complex has, like, a bunch of roads that just kind of, like, loop in on each other.
Marcus has been trying to develop a new type of super soldier. It has reached my ears. He succeeded. And I need to know if it will be a problem or not.
Speaking of the minister, I gotta ask, why do you say Longinus instead of Longinus?
Because it is the proper way to pronounce it, though some regions say it the other way.
It's just, Longinus sounds like a sexually transmitted disease if you ask me.
Hence why I do not ask you.
While I was walking Koa this morning, there was a little dog running around in the street. And it like had a harness and stuff, but like it wasn't on a leash. There were no people around.
You'll have to enter the building.
Oh please, you think I can't hack a simple shipping computer using the Wi-Fi out here?
Very well, go ahead.
Longina, yeah. So, Koa and I approached the dog, and it was friendly. So
What the shit?
Because I couldn't find the owner, and the dog was wandering around aimlessly, I lured the puppy back to my place,
I get the picture.
so that way I could get Koa's backup leash, and the dog just let me. Like, it was a very trusting dog, so it was clearly somebody's.
I suggest you get moving then.
So I got the dog, took it, like, it ran away when I, like, tried to put the leash on. Like, I was able to get the leash.
Please don't give me some disease. Nice.
But I couldn't put the leash on it, so I lured the dog, with Koa, mind you, to the office, so that way they could do something about it. And they're like confused. They had to get like They had to get a property manager and then like 3 maintenance guys, and then they were like reviewing the on contract dog ownership, and they couldn't find it. So they were like, what if you just let the dog go, like see where it goes? So like we did that, and we just like it just kept trying to follow me and Koa. So
Yep.
I had to step
Definitely the
away,
place.
and then like
Take them
it
out
wandered
and get
back
me my
home
information.
eventually. So we went there, and apparently like the lady wasn't feeling well and she was asleep. And I guess somehow it got out last night. So this poor puppy was out the entire night. Yeah, overly trusting. I could have just puppy napped it, and it would have been Koa's little sister. The thought did cross my mind, though.
You should have joined Legion.
Fine. You wanna play rough? You didn't tell me there'd be this much resistance.
No excuses, Agent.
Don't worry. I'll do my job. You just worry about finding me that server.
Where are you at?
Our sensors indicate a large power source on top of the building.
Why did it zoom into her butt like that?
Makes sense. I bet they're directly accessing the server over secure satellite.
But yeah, that was a good maybe hour and a half of my day. How do I get up there? We don't question the booty zooms. I mean, it was just kind of weird that it suddenly happened. How do I...
Good thing my pockets never get full. I see the server. Quick moment, and all Wrath's secrets will be yours.
They better be.
Okay, that knocked me off. Alright, detonate. 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 Oh, I was doing the wrong one. Who else? Oh no! Oh, I almost fell off the edge. I remember why I didn't play as this character much. The charge mechanic is not very fun. I think that you can get some good upgrades for it.
Much for a threat.
Oops. We had to play Shadow Hearts for a moment. Oh, it's going again?
Upload in progress. Told you I had this. Someone's in here.
I don't think this information is for you, little one.
No, he's wiping the server.
That is what happens when you reach too far, Mayhem. Goodbye for now.
Who the hell was that?
Steel Toe, one of Babylon's minions. But no matter. We downloaded enough information for me to assess. I suppose your performance was passable.
Passable? Oh, Steel Toe's gonna feel some real punishment for that shit. He'll see.
Oh, I was just about to destroy the computer because it just gave it a health bar. Another agent unlocked. And a new vehicle. Well, vehicle skin. I don't think we unlocked the any other actual vehicles yet, other than the 2 that I already had. New mission. Alright, let's get this guy. This is another character I didn't really like, but I didn't like him because of his maneuverability. If I remember right, he has... Fake... I am playing as her right now.
See you again.
She just isn't talking much for some reason.
Let's see what this baby can do.
Whoops. Yeah, I think because she hasn't been killing anyone.
Hurry back.
Or the dialogue prompts for the character unlocks are overwriting it. Big ice guy.
Agents, I'm marking the location of a Legion patrol in the city. They've captured a contact of ours who I hope can help us with a small problem.
All right.
Well, we've lost Agent Yeti.
A trained soldier like Yeti doesn't just get lost, Stephanie.
He went looking for technology from his homeland and, well, got captured, we think. Yeti was meeting with one of his contacts. That's why it's imperative we find them.
Just a scratch.
Alright. There you go, Realness. She was just yelling. I mean, they're worried about what I'm catching, and they're out here catching bullets.
Hurry, agents. I found out why Yeti's contact wasn't with the patrol. Seems they were tied to an explosive and left to be blown up. Rescue them before you detonate the bomb, please.
Oh, okay.
Think we can handle it, Glory?
I wasn't paying attention and was getting shot at like crazy. Is that all of them? Okay, we gotta go over there. Stop! There's a lot of... Oh, she went down. Yep. Okay, so I have to get a resurrection for her. He caught a bullet? How'd he catch a bullet? That building. Sorry about the maintenance. I swear, every time I try to stream, they start mowing. I'll also be streaming tomorrow, by the way. We're gonna end after this mission. I'm thinking about doing some bingo card progression tomorrow.
Another Krista. Come to Rama.
For Legion!
I didn't realize that was the context of it.
Perfect. We've locked Yeti's contact and are bringing them aboard the Ark. Oh dear. Agents, head to the marked location. According to our friend here, Agent Yeti purposefully got himself captured in order to find the information he's after.
No, I
You'll
missed.
need to enter a Legion lair and destroy it. That's the only way to guarantee it will shut down the locking mechanisms at their prison site.
I'd never leave a fellow soldier to rot in prison. I'll get him out. I promise.
Okay, we have to enter a layer. Is it?
Come on in.
Did any of you see the new Karate Kid?
Time to enter the slaughterhouse.
I might see it Friday.
Gotta be something here.
Welcome to base new 3. New transfers must check in with the staffing manager. Punishment for rules violations will be swift and
Did you finish
severe.
Cobra Kai? Do I go through here?
Say your prayer.
Don't hurt me. Whoops. Oh. Do not die. I don't remember where to get the revives. Can I just run? You didn't watch Cobra Kai?
Does Mayhem just hack into everything they find until they get something useful?
I think they do. I think they're data brokers. Alright, this way. Was that a treasure chest? It is.
Good to have.
Okay, she's back, so it's just a drop. No, don't hurt me. Is this your first time seeing Black Panther 2? Okay. Is it down here? Whoop. It's down here. No, it's not. Don't hurt me. Why did the camera switch? Is this an infinite spawn situation? I think this might be. Oh! I thought you were dead. I thought you were dead. I thought you were dead. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, is this it? What other movies did he make? I'm not familiar.
I just deleted everything from the servers in this base. All that's left is Steel Toe's bad poetry.
I'm glad he saved the poetry.
Nobody's ever taking orders from you again, Friday. No.
Oh, I've seen all of his movies too then. If that's all of them.
Nice. Bullets solve everything.
Yeah, they do. I really should change this character's special. I'm not enjoying the vulnerability. It's only good for bosses, and I don't have anyone else set up to handle it.
Mayhem. Why now? All complaints sent in anonymously are, in fact, not anonymous.
System breach occurred.
You've broken into our base, killed our troops, and hacked our computers. And you say we're bad.
They shouldn't be allowed to shoot me while I'm in a cutscene after I hacked the system. Whoops. Alright, where are you at? Where are you at? There was another newer director that I saw not too long ago that I'm kind of interested in, but I don't remember her name. She's doing a lot of horror movies. I'm having streamer brain where it's almost been 2 hours and I've been rambling nonstop, so I'm having a hard time thinking about other things. Alright, exit lair. Oh. You ever get like 15 texts all in a row and you know that you don't want to check them? Like, there's a reason whoever sent me all of these texts sent them in the fashion they did, which does not motivate me to check them. Am I in your phone right now? Work email? Yeah.
Wonderful job.
I don't...
Let's hope, wherever he is, Agent Yeti will find what he's looking for.
I just know I don't want to see whatever they sent me.
A whole tank of fuel just for you. This could drive right through a hospital.
I'm gonna make a prediction and say that it's my work texting me while I'm off, and that I'm not going to reply because I'm not salary. So, whatever it is, I'll deal with tonight.
Who was I before this?
Who was he?
When you are as big as I am, everyone assumes you're just a mindless brute. But my knowledge of strategy, tactics, I stood out as a soldier, and I
I like how all their bullets missed him but got everyone else.
Our government fell on Devil's Night, but our people fought back. A new revolution, and my country became stronger than ever. Stronger even than me.
That's pretty strong.
I volunteered for an experiment to turn a mere soldier into Russia's greatest protector, the Cold Warrior.
The Cold Warrior, I love it. I don't remember that.
Have a pleasant day.
Prisoner number 114, this is Barracks Captain PB49. Please return to your cell.
There will be no returning to my cell.
Then I must warn you, disciplinary measures will be undertaken.
Ha! Please!
No, Schmagegi, knowing them, they'll be like, no, that's okay. We'll pay it. Just, you know, just work 7 days a week. We'll pay it. This is his double jump.
Disciplinary measures have been undertaken.
That's fine.
Unauthorized access in progress. Unauthorized access has occurred.
Don't hurt me. Do you guys like beam weapons like this in shooters? First or third person? I think I only like them in TF2 as the pyro. Because there's more to it than just hold the button.
Attempted system breach detected. System breach occurred.
I believe you have something of my people. I will continue to engage in physical brutality until you give it back.
I will not be threatened with bad behavior. Number 114. I am a firm but reasonable humanoid simulation. Now,
in our state, it's 15-minute increments.
Measures will be implemented.
And they've been paying a lot of overtime to me lately, so it leads me to believe that they will just keep doing it if I allow them. It's kind of annoying.
I do not want to be the bad guy. You have forced me into this position. Now, just hold still and receive your punishment. And
they're good in Helldivers?
If your weapon has any sort of special setting, do not use it to assail my personnel.
I haven't played Helldivers. I guess they're good in EDF. I just don't normally like 3 burst or hold like trigger holds. At least this character has an immobilize, so that way it makes it easier for you to hold the button on them. Yeah, get as close as possible so my weapon does better. You're right, I do. And that's something that I'm working on. That slipped away from me for the last few weeks. And that's kind of why I haven't been streaming. But I'm working on it.
You really seem to get your but I will not. As I said, firm, but reasonable. So I am giving you one last chance to return to your cell.
Net, you tell me for what reason you have stolen General Winter technology, and there will be no further aggression.
No, I do not provide rewards for good behavior. Good behavior is a reward unto itself.
Prisoner of Ice sends out a massive shockwave that stuns all nearby enemies. He also becomes fortified and his weapon immediately freezes.
A bonus for any trooper who kills a member of Mayhem.
See, you did it again. Just know I am not the one to blame here. You do this to yourself. Also, if you have anything
Ow.
you have been hiding from us, like some sort of...
Didn't I destroy this?
I would advise against it. You will only get yourself...
Don't you do that to me. I think this stomp is a forced removal of the beam.
This is concerning.
He looks like that guy who clones himself in Invincible. I haven't watched it yet. He reminds me of Oleg from Saints Row 4. I think that's like the parallel you're supposed to draw with him. Are they hurting themselves by running through the trap?
If you continue this course of action, you are forcing me to come down there. Are you sure you want to do that?
Yes. It appears we cannot come to any sort of diplomatic solution. Yes, please. I welcome.
Well, just keep this up, and you will see what you get.
Anyone
Okay.
found working with Mayhem will be
Show me what I get.
immediately.
Okay, okay. You have really done it this time. Here I come.
Okay. Do I look scared?
You asked for it. It is discipline time.
Right on target.
If you hold still and receive your punishment, I will make this easy on you. I think it is time to redirect your energy in a more positive direction. You may find me...
I mean, he's already dead.
But I am only programmed to respond with punishment-based, perhaps positive...
Already dead.
Strategies are more effective. Maybe this will be a feature of my next upgrade.
Very well. Where is the terminal?
I killed him before his dialogue ended. That was an incredibly easy boss.
This is most disconcerting. Legion is planning to use General Winter against the Korean people.
Too easy. That's exactly what he said, Ronus, yes. Unlocked Yeti. I remember him being a really good tank. His balls are already on ice. What do you mean? Okay, I'm gonna go to the Ark
badly about fighting my old comrades.
and check out the skins for the new characters. Alright. We'll go here. We go. Oh, it won't let me. A figure skating event? Oh no. Legion tech? Kills an enemy, she gains 20% chance to gain in power. Shields restore regen 5% health. Maybe in the future. Oh, I have to talk to her? I have no choice but to build something? Okay. I'll build that. Okay. Let me go now. I just want to see the skins. Yeah, let's send him. Is it agent status? No. Missions. Okay. Edit squad. We got him. Her. And her. What are their skins? Captain Kurlov. Rock Monster. Russian Steel. The Incredible Yeti. Thunder Beast. I think I'm gonna go with his normal human one. Alright. No, they worked with Marvel. Everyone has a Marvel skin. So, like, she's got a Rogue One. A Kim Possible. They worked with Disney. Robin. Yeah, they worked with a bunch of companies on skins. Mystique. Dazzler. Attack on Titan. Vision. And then I got him. Firing Squad. Funky Fresh. Hoverboard not included. King of Hell. Kingdom Come. That's Saints Row 3, I think. Solid Gold. We're gonna go with the gold one. Alright, everyone. Like I said, I will be back tomorrow. I'm gonna switch to the credits right now. If you're new here, this is gonna scroll through and show all of my mods. Everyone who has subscribed or been gifted a subscription this year. Thank you so much. I will be back tomorrow. I'm not sure what time. We'll figure it out tomorrow, but I will be back tomorrow. I think we're gonna work on a bingo card game. If not, it might be more Agents of Mayhem. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching. Are any of our friends on? Twitch is being dumb. Yeah, I'm gonna... Twitch. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, Twitch. Alright. We're gonna raid Toya. He's playing Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne.